Okay, welcome to another edition of our journey. This is
Welcome
our
back.
welcome back. Woohoo! Monday, January 4th. Not gonna lie, it was had a deep sigh last night when I was thinking of getting up and getting to work, but
Oh
woke up,
my gosh.
shave, haircut. I got like a collared shirt on, pants. Let's do this. So, what should we talk about today?
Well, we did something just before the break. We never got to talk about it. And it was we redid our whole website in a matter of like a day.
Yeah, I think, what'd you say? It took you like 3 hours total. And so I think aptly, as Russell Brunson would say, the death of the website, right? Because how many clients or prospective clients or colleagues or whoever we talk to who have spent $10,000 and waited 6 months for our website and it's still not ready, right?
I know clients that started this process that when COVID started and they're still waiting for their website. And I'm going like, what? And they're spending, the website doesn't do anything. Like when I ask them, oh, well, how many clients has your website given you? Well, none, but I need to have one. Like,
yeah.
Why are you spending all this much time, money, and effort on something that doesn't pay you back?
Yeah, and let's dive into that. Let me open up our website.
Because our old website, show that one first. Our old one. Yeah. We thought it was, pretty decent.
I was pretty proud of this, and this is version 3 in as many years, I think. But yeah, like we've got a nice landing page. You got a cool background. There's even a video we made, right? We've got some free resources. Contact us at the bottom. Like it's evolved, right?
Yeah.
Up the top, we got some little.
Our leaders page will navigate away now because.
Right. Okay. So well, we got our services, our Find Fix Fly, which that in itself took a long time to figure out, and then like learn more. You can go in and get a big list of stuff. But I think one of the biggest comments I kept getting from people was that they looked at our website and yeah, there was a bunch of stuff, but now that they met us, they realize that what we do and what we talk about is way different than our website, right?
Yeah.
So
really interesting.
Yeah, and then there's resources and tips at your fingertips. We've got like a webinar. Like there's just like a lot of stuff. There's even a blog.
Yeah. But no. So I mean, look at our blog. One, I didn't even remember that we had a blog that was here. To be honest with you, I was like, oh, that's right. We started a blog. We got like 5 views.
And this, this was all done really us getting into LinkedIn stuff in it, right?
Yeah.
That's a whole nother discussion. So I think, what do we notice right away as we're walking through this website?
Well, like you don't know what you're supposed to do with it. Like I don't know what. So I guess the best call to action on this whole website for me is the maybe get in touch button there. But I can very easily navigate away and never do the call to action.
So I'm going to come here and scroll a little bit. That's about it, right?
Yeah. But like, I mean, I know the links to all of our social media that'll navigate you away from our website. A lot of the tips and tricks would navigate you away. Our leaders page, which is gone now because we've changed it up. It navigates away. And then there's not that single call to action. What is the person supposed to do out of here, right? And what do they get?
And I think this is where the idea of a funnel comes in. So in trying to address those issues, we then go to our new page, right?
Yeah.
And this is a planning page. It's one page, and this is a funnel. And it's a funnel because there is only ever one thing for you to do, right? It's very clear that when you come on the page, the next step is to talk to us. So, right, we've got meet the founders, we've got a little blurb about who we are, right? Boom, find your sweet spot, free one-on-one, click here, right? Then we've got some about who we are, our whole business concept, which is kind of the cornerstone of stuff that we build. And then, right, this is meant, do you see anything here that resonates with you, right? If yes, click here, right? All these buttons go to the same spot, right? These are the kind of people we want. I believe in profit through purpose. I want my people.
This is like who our ideal client is, right? Like, you know, if you're not one of these three things, then don't bother. We're not the right people for you, and we're not the right company for you. So it kind of just then helps get the right people in touch with us, which is, I think, something we were missing before. We were trying to be everything to everyone. And what we really honed in on this year and were able to bring forth in this kind of platform was who we want to work with.
Yeah, and right away that kind of filters that down or funnels our people that would want to work with us down, right? And again, find your sweet spot, right? If you're still not convinced, keep reading, right? Find, fix, fly.
Yeah.
A little bit more what we do, one solution, find your sweet spot. So, okay, finally, after all this, right? Okay, I'm going to click the button. And then,
click the button.
Okay, now we're into the funnel, right? So, step one, here's our booking calendar. Pick a time and book with us, right? And I like this because it takes a lot of the workload of coordinating off our plate, right? The funnel is automatic. And then over here is a little bit about your company. You know, what size is it? And then a little quiz about what keeps you up at night, right?
Yeah.
And that quiz is really exactly related to the previous page when it listed the pain points, right? And that's it. That's all you do. You come in here, you book a spot, you fill out this short little thing, and then when you're done, you come here and you are ready to meet Enta, right? And there we go. And then it's like, check this out, more stuff.
Yeah, and you get free stuff, and that's the end of it. But there's a process. We're taking them through a journey, you know, which I really like. And there's only one call to action, and is to meet with us and get that free strategy session and get that first one-on-one to solve issues. So it really now starts becoming really clear what our visitors are supposed to do, right? Which I think was missing before. Like, it was like this essentially throw up of just information.
Right? Yeah, and now I think that's what I love, the beauty of funnels, right? And because funnels are, you know, it was a little bit complicated for me personally to learn and hard to explain to other people, but I think this is an example of a very simple funnel, because they can get way more complicated, but there's a journey, right? You enter into the page and it prompts you and nudges you to go on a journey and eventually talk to us, right? That's the idea.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a lot cleaner and crisper, and I like the interactiveness of it, right? The videos, okay, here's who we are, here's what we do, here's if you're right for us too as well, right? Like, let's not waste each other's time, which I think is super important, right? You got to find the right people you want to serve, and you want to connect with those people, right? So I think it's a really good display of the difference between an old school website and a new age funnel. And so now that I know what a funnel is, I can pick them out. And I'm like, oh, this guy funneled. Oh, this guy funneled, right? Yeah, and it's really interesting to see. Nice. But but it's good. And it's I think, I mean, WWRBD, what would Russell Brunson do? I think it's the way we're going. Right? Because so many people, and we've had clients who we've talked to this about, host their blog on their website. And I go, well, you know, who lives on your website? Well, no one. Well, how many views do you get? And if they know the analytics of their website, it's not a whole lot, right? And so then they're like, well, then why is your blog here? Like, your website should have a call to action specific to that. Your blog, your social media, it should live elsewhere, you know, and you don't need to have it all connected through your website.
Yeah, And you know, even when we were building it, it is tempting because we've got all this great stuff that, you know, other funnels, for example, like, hey, let's link to those. Let's have a funnel hub. But again, that's a website. And, you know, if we want, you know, cold traffic, warm traffic to kind of come to our website that don't know us, hopefully we want to try and get them to talk to us and be curious,
yeah.
right? So.
Well, and the thing is with each of those individual funnels and programs that we've been creating, like, for example, our Dig into Digital program or our Culture Hack program, we have different groups for each of those and different, like, we can still direct people to those sites where all that content and stuff lives and they go through that journey. But those are people who are looking for that stuff, right? You don't go to the grocery store to buy a TV. You might, I mean, there's some grocery stores that I'm sure sell TVs in those huge superstores, but you get lost in it, right? No, you go to Visions or you go to the TV store, right? So like, take me through that journey. I want a TV. I don't want to have to search through, you know, the grocery aisles, the clothing aisles, and then find the TV. Take me to the TVs.
Yeah, it's like having a store, right? You open the door, there's all the stuff, or you open the door, there's a table with a phone in the middle. That's it. Pick up the phone. That's your only job now that you're here.
Take me here.
Right?
Take me here. Yeah.
So
solve
anyway,
this
I'm
problem.
excited. I'm excited about it. It's been, I mean, this website update has been kind of on our docket basically the whole year. And we finally did it right at the end of the year, and like Caitlin did it in like 3 hours. So, you know, I think that's the really cool power of, you know, the ClickFunnels software that we use and these funnel pages, right?
Yeah.
So,
right. Yay!
Hey.
2021. It's a new year. Let's launch it. All right, let's get rid of the other domain. Now that we've shared this experience, let's get rid of the other domain and let's launch 2021.
There you go.